The Book of Esther, a text deeply embedded in the rich tapestry of the Bible, narrates the life and actions of a Jewish girl named Esther. This extraordinary female protagonist becomes Queen of Persia, making significant contributions to saving her people from destruction. In the historical context of the Babylonian exile, the Book of Esther emerges when Persians have triumphed over Babylon. This biblical narrative takes us to Susa, a vibrant capital city that is as intriguing as the unfolding events within it. Here, King Xerxes, the formidable ruler, arranges a grand banquet to display his wealth and power. In this celebration, Xerxes, intending to display his queen's beauty, orders Queen Vashti to make an appearance. However, in a defiant act against the king's command, Vashti chooses to refuse. This refusal challenges the king's authority, leading to her immediate removal from the throne. After this dramatic event, the narrative shifts towards the search for a new queen. A royal decree is issued and countless young women are considered. Yet it is Esther who captures Xerxes' attention. With her charm and intelligence, she gains his favor and is subsequently crowned as the new queen. Her rise to power not only changes her life, but it also initiates a chain of events that alter her people's destiny. Of these events, one is particularly significant. Mordecai, Esther's cousin, discovers a dangerous plot targeting the king. Swiftly, Mordecai informs Esther about this ominous plot. Armed with knowledge, Esther's action becomes crucial in unveiling the culprits. With valor and resolve, Esther discloses the conspiracy to Xerxes, leading to the exposure and rightful punishment of the conspirators. This event exemplifies not only a victory for Esther and her people, but also cements her position as a respected queen. In conclusion, the Book of Esther, in the Bible, tells an extraordinary tale of a Jewish girl named Esther, who becomes queen in Persia, playing an instrumental role in preventing her people's annihilation. Mordecai uncovers a plot to kill the king, and Esther's intervention leads to the exposure and punishment of the conspirators. The main conflict of the story arises when Haman, the king's chief advisor, plots a deadly scheme against the Jews. Haman, a man of cunning and ruthlessness, perceives the Jews as a potential threat. His vision for the empire involves expunging it of all Jewish influence, their culture, and their heritage. In the face of this imminent danger, Mordecai, a Jewish man of wisdom and humility, sees through Haman's plot. He pleads with Esther, his adopted daughter and the queen, to intervene with the king on behalf of her people. He knows the risk involved, for approaching the king uninvited could result in her death. Yet Mordecai firmly believes that Esther's bravery and resilience could be their only hope for survival. Understanding the gravity of the situation, Esther makes the decision to act, fully aware of the risk to her own life. She fearlessly confronts the king, revealing her Jewish identity, a secret she had kept concealed till then. The court and the king are taken aback by her revelation, followed by a growing comprehension of the situation. Esther then unveils Haman's plot and his malicious scheme to exterminate her people. Her impassioned plea reveals Haman's deceit and the innocent lives at stake. The king, moved and outraged by the truth, sees through Haman's ploy, resulting in his swift downfall. Haman's plans are thus dismantled, and he is ordered to be executed. In the wake of these events, the king issues a decree inspired by Esther's bravery, which the Jews to arm themselves and resist their enemies. The Jews, who are on the brink of extermination, find themselves victorious, having fought bravely for their survival. Mordecai, the wise and humble man, is elevated to a position of power in the kingdom, his courage and dedication recognized and rewarded. In a dramatic, unexpected turn of events, the beleaguered Jews emerge victorious. Esther, also known as Hadassah, was an orphan raised by her cousin Mordecai. She was a child with a humble beginning and experienced hardships early in life. Her parents' absence was deeply felt, but Mordecai stepped in to provide the guidance, support, and love that she needed. She found a mentor in him, and he filled the void left by her parents' demise. Living in a time of religious persecution, Esther was taught the Jewish faith and traditions by Mordecai. This helped her develop a strong moral compass and a deep-rooted faith. Her beauty, grace, wisdom, and humility were qualities that made her stand out. These traits, combined with divine intervention, paved the way for her ascension to the throne of Persia as queen, alongside King Xerxes. Esther's rise to power was a testament to God's providence, showing his ability to orchestrate events even in seemingly impossible terrain. Her royal position promised a life of luxury, yet she did not indulge in the trappings of the court. Aware of the religious intolerance, she initially hid her Jewish identity. However, she cast aside her fears when her people's survival was threatened. Haman, the antagonist, had devilish plans to wipe out the Jews. Esther, although unarmed, used her bravery, wisdom, faith to confront this threat. She revealed her identity, risking her life to intercede for her people. This act exposed her true character, reflecting her deep commitment to her faith and people. Esther's willingness to risk her life for the greater good made her a central figure. Her story teaches us about God's providence, courage in adversity, faithfulness and obedience, unity in community, and justice and mercy. Her life stands as a testament to the power of courage and faith and highlights the significance of standing up for justice and righteousness. In the grand scheme of things, the Book of Esther sends a timeless message of God's faithfulness and his enduring care for his people. It encourages readers to trust in God's providence, be courageous in the face of adversity, and remain faithful to his commands, knowing that he is always at work for the good of his people.